Let's see, did that work? Yeah. Okay. Right, you can hold it to your ball. And I want you to place the ball behind you. I'm just holding onto the ball lightly, letting your elbows be soft. So you don't have extended arms, they're just relaxed. What I want to focus on before we start moving is just this idea of really opening the chest by pressing against your pelvis and shooting your elbows backwards and really stretching the chest forwards. If you want to lift your head to deepen that stretch, and then let everything go. All right, good. Be aware of your abdominals here. Keep them drawn in slightly. So we stretch the elbows backwards. Feel the chest opening up, looking up, up, up as well. And letting it go. It's a really deep stretch for me. Right, pecs are tight. Let's go again. Shoot your elbows backwards. Press the chest forwards and lift your head. Holding it there. Feeling maybe the front of the shoulders stretching through the pecs. And let it go. Good. Can you slowly extend your arms now? We're going to lift the arms slightly, holding the ball, and now do the same. Open the chest, lift the head while you're extending the arms. And let everything go. Let's do 2 more of those. So you lift the ball, straight arms, roll those shoulders so that you press the chest forward. And let it go. For some of us, this will be really easy because extension's easy. This is not one of my happy places. Lift up the arms, roll the shoulders to open the chest and lift your chin. Hold it there. And let it go. Well done. Okay, now you're going to move your hands onto the ball behind you. This is the deepest one for me, okay? So holding it there, shoot your elbows backwards and then extend your chest. I feel it even into my triceps. Ooh. And let it go. Are you feeling it stretch? Right, shoot the elbows backwards. Press the chest forward and extend the spine. Oh, let it go. Okay, last one. Shoot those elbows backwards to start. Roll the shoulders, lift the chest, and then lift your head last. And let it go. Right, holding the ball gently in front of you. Open your legs just slightly hip width apart. Draw the belly button in. Let's go for some roll downs. I want you to only go as far down as your hamstrings will allow you to keep your legs straight. So we gently roll down through the spine, vertebrae for vertebrae. Keep going until you feel your hamstrings are stretching enough. Then press into the ball and extend your spine into tabletop. Stretching it out, pressing into that ball. Drop the head and shoulders and roll up through the spine again. Right, let's go again. Try to go a little further this time. Inhale, exhale, rolling through the spine. Keep that belly button drawn up towards the spine, all the way down, as far as you can go. Then press into the ball and extend your spine. That's going to stretch those hamstrings just a little more. Relax your head and shoulders and roll it up through the spine. Good, let's go for one more. Inhale and exhale. Pressing into the ball and rolling that spine. As straight as you can get it. Feel the length through the back of the legs. Good, drop it down slowly and roll up through the spine. Good, opening our legs into a nice wide squatting position. Toes are pointing out to the side. Remember not to let your knees fall to the inside of your big toe. Let it fall to the outside of your big toe. We're going to take the ball and as we squat, we thread it through the one leg and come into standing. threading it through the other leg and back into standing. Let's go. And up, and belly buttons drawn in, and threaded through. Nice deep squats. Watch those knees. And up, and and up, and up. 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Well done. Whoop. And you lost it. And up into standing. Opening your arms wide. Rotating the spine. And then we're going to roll down. One leg. Reaching the other leg up towards the ceiling. Roll yourself back. And come into the starting position. Same side. Rotating the body. Ball goes down the leg as you roll your spine down, reaching up with the other leg. Roll yourself up and into standing. One more time that side. Rotating the spine. Drop the ball down onto the leg and roll yourself down. Good. Come back up and back to the start. Switch hands. Here we go. Rotating down the leg. Reaching up, up, up. Good. And back to the starting position. 2 more. Rotating. Down we go. Rolling the body down and reaching up nice and high. Nice hamstring stretch there. Good. Last one. Rotating. And rolling down. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Good. Come back. And back into center. Yes. Please be seated on your mat. I'm just going to change the angle here. I'm going to place the ball behind me. I'm going to sit with my legs in a diamond shape. Pop that ball up against the pelvis nice and close. Hold on to your legs. And let's stretch the spine. Lovely and tall, drawing in the belly back into the spine. Inhale here. And then exhale to drop your lower back down into the ball. So your arms are really stretching. Drop your chin. Feel that beautiful stretch between the shoulder blades. Curl yourself up. And then stretch the spine back into extension again. Inhale. And exhale. Relax your legs. Let those inner thigh muscles just stretch and relax as you're rolling your spine into that C curve. Come back again and inhale to stretch the spine into extension. Draw the belly button in a little deeper and exhale. Round the spine. Good. Let's work a little deeper. Inhale, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling. Pull in the belly button a little deeper and then exhale. Arms drop parallel to the floor. Inhale, coming up, and then a nice fold over forwards. Reaching those arms long. Inhale from there, up towards the ceiling with the fingers. Exhale into that C curve. Abdominals are working a little harder here. Come up and drop the spine forward. Keep telling yourself to relax your knees, relax them down, let them sink a little lower towards the mat. 1 more. Inhale, reaching the spine up. Exhale into that curve. Yes. Coming up and folding over forwards. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Good. And gently come back into sitting again. Okay, we're going to take the ball. Right, slowly lower yourself down so that your whole spine is resting on the mat. Okay, we're going to spread our arms into a wide T position. I'm holding the ball in one hand. What I want you to do now is to squeeze your knees together, squeeze your feet together, and let your body, let the legs drop over in the opposite direction to where you're holding the ball. Okay, feel that lovely stretch through the body. We're going to take the ball now, reaching up and placing it in the other hand and lowering that arm back onto the floor. Come back again, collect the ball, and lower the arm back down. Okay, so we're gently using those oblique muscles to rotate the spine, to collect the ball, and roll it back. One more this side. Place the ball in the opposite hand and roll the spine down. And then go and collect the ball again and roll the spine down. Good. Bring those legs back to center. Switch hands. Okay. Let the legs drop over in the opposite direction to where you're holding the ball. Good. Here we go. Lifting up the spine. Giving it to the other hand and rotating down. Go and collect the ball again. And rotate it down. Keep those legs heavy into the mat. It's just the upper body rotating here. And collect it. And down. One more. Give it to the hand. And stretch the body down. And last one. Collect. And roll it down. Very good. Bring those legs back to center. Right, I'm going to hold the ball in my two hands up towards the ceiling, and I'm going to gently lower down to press them into my legs. And then I'm going to bring my legs up to tabletop. Right, keeping my head on the floor for this one. I want you to think about the hands holding and the legs moving. We're going to do some presses into the ball, but don't focus on your hands. Focus on your legs to do this. Kicking in those lower, deep abdominals. Let's go for 8. Shh, and release, and shh, and release. Make sure your lower back is into the mat. Shh, and release. 4 more. Shh, and relax. Shh, and relax. Good, 2 more. Shh, and relax. Last one. Shh, and stretch those legs up to the ceiling. Good. Place your hands on the ball. Now, bringing in the chest lift a little here too. We're going to roll the ball up, 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 and then roll it down. You're welcome to have your knees slightly bent for this one. Press your lower back into the mat. Let's go. And inhale down, and exhale up, and inhale down. Challenge yourself to reach that ball a little bit higher every time. Good, 3 more. And down we go. And down we go. Last one. And down we go. Well done. Drop your legs, hug them towards your chest. Woo, nice ab workout there. Breathe it out. We're going to place the ball next to us on one side. Keep your legs in tabletop. Right. Your hand that does not have the ball, you're going to reach up, join the other hand, and reach backwards with that hand. Number 2, reach, touch the other hand, and rotate back. Draw the belly button in. Keep the pelvis still on the mat. Just the upper body is moving. Good. 2 more this side. And down we go. Last one. And down we go. Right. Hug your knees to your chest. Good, let's switch sides. Legs go to tabletop, ball moves to the other hand, reach the other hand up and overhead, and let's go. Exhale as you're lifting to touch the other hand and reach back overhead. Lovely rotation work. Remember to keep that pelvis still. Okay, picture the rib cage, lifting and rotating. And reaching back. 2 more. And reaching back. Last one. And reaching back. Well done. Hug the knees to the chest. And breathe it out. Right, let me see what else I've got. Okay, good. Slowly move the ball now behind your chest, between your shoulder blades. Your feet are planted comfortably into the mat. Okay, find a comfy spot with the ball and let's swoop the hands around behind the head. I want you to slowly release the spine. Let's stretch out those abs that we've just worked. Releasing, releasing, releasing the spine. Releasing the pecs in front of the chest to let those elbows get really heavy as well. Staying in this position, I want you to be very aware of where the spine is stretching over the ball. We're going to gently press that part of the spine down into the ball and then release it very carefully. Here we go. Exhale, press your spine into the ball and gently release it. It's deepening the stretch here. Exhale, pressing your spine into the ball and releasing it. Think of the whole rib cage getting heavy, sinking into the ball. And release, last one. And release. Gently bring your head and shoulders up. Good, you can let go of the hands. We're going to lift the one leg, holding onto the knee, and then we're going to extend the other leg up to the corner of the room. So the ball should be comfortably holding your spine, helping you to deepen that C curve. Feeling those abdominals kick in, we go straight into our single leg stretch. Let's go. Shh, and shh. Try to keep really still on the ball. Shh, and 4 more to go. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and hug your knees to your chest. Good. So your challenge is to keep your body as still as possible, to only let the legs be moving for this one. Let's do another set. Stretch the legs away. Feel like somebody's lengthening your leg, pulling your foot away from you. So with intention, lengthen that leg. Here we go. 8, lengthen. 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and hug your knees to your chest. Good, good, good. Right, lengthen your right leg, holding on behind your calf muscle, and then spread the other leg down onto the floor. Pulling that knee towards you to stretch that hamstring out. Okay, we're going to try our hamstring stretches here. So the way it works is I do 2 pulses towards me and switch. Other side. 2 pulses towards me and switch. The challenge is to keep your body down into the ball. 2 pulses and switch. 2 pulses and switch. 2 pulses and switch. 2 more. 2 pulses and switch. Last one. 2 pulses and gently stretch that leg out. Perfect position for roll-ups. Ball should stay where it is. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Lifting your body up and reaching for the opposite side of the room. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. Gently finding that ball and reaching your body over the ball. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, 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 and reaching, stretching out. Inhale, and gently come back. Draw your belly button and let your lower back sink down as you reach the body over. Inhale up, and exhale, 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 reaching the body forwards, and then gently come back into sitting. Right, can you move yourself onto your ball? Placing it underneath you. It shouldn't pop. Okay, my legs are straight out in front of me, and I'm really pointing my toes or flexing my feet So my toes are reaching up towards the ceiling. Good. Stretching your arms straight in front of you. Give me as straight a spine as you can get. Inhale here, and then we're going to exhale for our spine stretch. Rolling through the feet, reaching long. Inhale at the bottom, and then restack your spine. One vertebra on top of each other like Jenga blocks until you're a tall tower. Inhale, exhale. Rounding the spine first, and then stretching long. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, coming back. First a rounded spine. Now, stack those blocks, one on top of the other. Inhale. Exhale, down we go. Stretching out the lower back. Give me a little more. Good. Inhale and exhale, coming back carefully. Last one here. Inhale and exhale. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale, coming up. Good. So what we're going to try to do here is maintain our balance. And we're going to bring one leg up, sliding it towards us, lifting it slightly, and lowering it down. Small movement. Slide the leg towards you, towards you, towards you. Lift it up. Woo, and place it down. Let's do one more each side. Slide the leg towards you. Sliding, sliding. Lift it up, maintaining your balance, and place it down. Last one. Bring the leg towards you. Bring the leg towards you. Lift it up. Hold your balance, and place it down. Yes. Good. Slowly come off of that ball. And I want you to place the ball underneath your feet. Okay, point your fingers forward and slide your hands nice and far back. Okay, if your wrists are not going to let you do that, just turn your fingers out towards the side, just slightly. Ready for our back support while we're balancing on the ball. If that's too difficult, take the ball out, maybe place it between your knees. That's also fine. Okay, so we started off with our shoulders rolling backwards and lifting the chest up towards the corner of the room. Can we do that now? So proud chest, rolling the shoulders backwards. Inhale and exhale to press through the ball, lifting as high as you can, feeling those shoulders stretch and gently lowering yourself back down. Woo, nice and mobile on this ball. Inhale, keep that proud chest. Exhale to lift and lift and lift, stretching out the shoulders and then gently lower down. Lots of control needed, lots of muscle control. One more. Inhale, exhale, keep that proud chest. Give me a prouder chest while you're up there. It's like you're lifting yourself out of your shoulders. Good. And gently lower yourself down. Well done. Grab onto that ball and pop it between your knees and lower yourself down onto your elbows. My hands are down next to me. So we prepared that beautiful proud chest. Let's go there again now. In this position, lift your chest away from the floor. Gently bring your legs up. Right, ready for some nice big circles here. Keep squeezing lightly on the ball and let's go. 5 and 4. Don't drop that chest. And 3, rolling those legs. 2 more. And then we're going to change direction. Good. Proud chest. At the top, let's hold it. Change direction. Let's go. 5. Feeling those lower abdominals working. 4. You're tipping from one side of the pelvis to the other. 3. Tipping. Good. 2 more. Down we dip. And up. And last one. Down we dip. And up. Well done. Drop those legs down and gently bring yourself back up into sitting. I'm going to place the ball just to one side for a second because I want us to do a nice open leg rocker. Okay, so you have one of two choices how you'd like the legs today. We bring them up, separated slightly, and we hold behind the knees. Okay, in this position, you can see my spine is not straight. Okay, it's curved slightly. I want you to think about moving from your sitting bones where you're pivoting on, creeping up your spine, going more and more into extension. Come on, give me an even straighter spine here. Right, so here's where the back muscles are working. When I drop my lower back to go into my roll, my abdominals take over, I tilt my spine over, come back up, and then for a second, press your spine into extension. Right, so those principles apply no matter how you use your legs. You can keep your legs bent, or if you want a little extra challenge, you can straighten those legs. Right, straight, straight, straight spine. Here we go. Drop the lower back, roll over, come back up, and balance, straight spine. Let's go. Inhale back, and exhale up. Inhale back, and exhale up. If your legs are straight, I want you to try your best not to bend your arms. So your arms stay straight, woo, holding on to those calf muscles. Inhale back and exhale. Feel how your lower back stretches. We were just there in our spine stretch when you're rolling over. Good, 2 more. Inhale back and exhale up. Beautiful straight spine. Then you drop your lower back and come back. Well done. Drop your feet down. Yes, yes, yes. Please move the ball underneath your pelvis and gently lower yourself over the ball, relaxing your spine down onto the mat. Okay, your hands are down next to you. Think of opening that chest, letting your shoulders get really heavy. Draw the belly button in. Right, when you found a comfortable spot with the ball, I want you to slowly bring your legs up into tabletop and balance them there. Right, we're going to go for a nice stretch to start. So bring your knee towards your chest with one leg and then reach the other leg straight down, letting your foot drop onto the mat. And then I want you to pull that knee to your chest a little deeper. Breathe it out here and try to get that other leg as straight as possible. Feel the back of the hip stretching with the bent knee. Feel the front of the hip stretching with the extended leg. All right, let's slowly switch sides. Stretch the other leg away onto the floor and then pull that knee towards you. Letting the muscles lengthen with your breathing. Good. And then gently bring both legs back into tabletop. Can you extend the legs straight up to the ceiling and then let go of the arms and point them up to the ceiling too? Hold your balance, maintain your balance. If this is very difficult, move your ball a little bit further down to the back of the pelvis. Right, opposite arm and leg are going to sink down towards the floor, reaching long while we're holding our balance. Can you get the foot on the floor? Woo, that's difficult. And come back again, other side. Letting go the front of the hip. Letting go, letting go, letting go to lengthen right throughout the body and bring the leg back. Woo! Other side, reaching away until that foot lands on the floor. Stretching it, lengthening, and come back. Again, drop opposite arm and leg, holding your balance as you reach them away. And gently come back. Good. You can drop your hands down next to your sides now. And we're going to go for our scissors. So give me a beautiful big V shape with your legs. And we're going to do 2 pulses and back to center. Switch. 2 pulses and switch. And 2 pulses and switch. Okay, using those lower abdominals, you're going to feel them kicking in. 2 pulses and switch. And 2 pulses and switch. Keep going. Shh, shh, switch. Shh, shh. Switch. 2 more. Shh, shh. Switch. Last one. Shh, shh. Switch. Ready for our bicycles. The one leg, bend. Sorry, starts off straight, drops onto the floor, scrapes the foot along the mat, and then comes to the chest. Other leg drops down. Both legs are straight for just a second. Then they roll, extending the legs with control. Try no movement on the ball other than these legs moving. Reaching and switch and reaching. Good, last one. And switch. Well done. Bring your legs in for a second, breathe it out. I would like us to try some rollovers. Let's see if our spines can do it. We've warmed up the spine enough. Stretch your legs straight up to the ceiling and your hands down next to you for support. You're going to press into the mat to help you get over there, right? If you can't take your legs all the way, just do mini rollovers. Get them up as high as you can and come back down onto the ball again. All right, here we go. Taking the legs away for just a little bit. Exhale, bringing those legs over. Hold on to that ball. Inhale, and then drop your spine vertebrae for vertebrae back onto the ball again. Inhale, taking the legs away. Scoop your belly button in towards your spine to roll your legs over. Stretching up the spine. Inhale and exhale, dropping the spine. One vertebrae at a time onto the ball. One more to go. Inhale, reaching the legs away. Exhale, rolling yourself over. Stretching those legs, stretching the spine. Inhale, and then exhale, slowly lowering back down onto the ball. Well done. Drop your feet down onto the mat. Take the ball away, and we're going to hold the ball straight up to the ceiling. Going straight into our pelvic curls. Inhale. Exhale, drop your lower back and lift your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Inhale at the top and roll the spine down. Good. Inhale at the bottom. Press through your feet as you exhale, curling the pelvis up. Okay, the spine follows the pelvis, lifting off one vertebra at a time. Inhale, and then like a little sequence, they drop back down again. One at a time. Let's go for one more. Inhale and exhale. Lifting up, hold it there. Inhale and exhale, coming down. Back down, well done. Please roll over onto your side. Place the ball underneath your head, like a little pillow. And I want you to bend the bottom knee up, keeping the top leg nice and straight. Turn your toes down to face the floor, and we're going to do some glute work in this position. You can place your other hand on your hip so that you can feel that your pelvis is not moving, it's just the leg moving. Be aware of your abdominals and sideline, keep them drawn in. Let's go. 8, and down, and 7, and down, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Flex your foot. We're going to bring that leg to the front, stretching out the hamstring, quick little up movements, and then swoop it backwards, pointing the toe. Coming forwards, quick little up, and swoop it back. Now, keep your pelvis still while you do this. Okay, you're gonna feel you have to have a lot more control. We're not just letting the pelvis flip and move, we're keeping it really, really still. Forward we go, and quick up, and roll it away. 2 more, quick up, and stretch the foot backwards. Last one, quick up, and stretch it backwards. Bring your leg to the front, stretching out that hamstring, and we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Bring your legs in. Gently bring yourself up onto your elbow. I want you to pop the ball underneath your ribs. You haven't done side bends in a very long time. We're going to take the top foot and place it on the mat. Right? The bottom foot hooks in behind that top foot, and then bring your knees together. So that's our starting position. Please make sure that your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder, and then lift yourself up out of your shoulder as much as possible. So we're not hanging into the shoulder, or maybe think about lifting off of the ball. Right, as we press through the shoulder, we're going to extend the legs and reach the body up, 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 and then lower ourselves back down. Okay, adjust your feet so that you are a good distance away to extend those legs. Draw the belly button in and reach up, straightening those legs, and gently come down. Again, pressing through the shoulder. Think about that shoulder blade pressing onto the ribs. One more. Reaching up, lifting your pelvis off of the floor, and gently lowering down. Good, let's change sides. Okay, use the ball as a little pillow. Bottom leg is bent to 90, top leg is reaching away. Hand is on the hip. Let's lift and lower. Good. 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Flex your foot. Bring it forward to stretch your hamstring. Quick little up movement and stretch it back. Keeping that pelvis really still while you're doing that. All those lower abdominals are working hard to keep the pelvis still. Reach the leg back. 2 more. And swoop it back. Last one. And swoop it back. Keeping the leg forward. Now we pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax it down. Well done. Bring yourself up carefully, placing the ball underneath you. Okay, top foot, can you flatten it down onto the mat? Hooking your back foot behind carefully, and let's bring those knees together. Lift yourself up and out of the shoulder. Right, reaching up while we extend the legs into that side plank, and gently lower down. Again, draw the belly button in as you're doing that. Press your shoulder blade against your ribs and come down. 2 more. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And come down. Last one. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And gently come down. Fantastic. We're finishing off with some back extension work. So please roll onto your tummy, placing the ball underneath your sternum. Right, my hands are down next to me, elbows are down next to me, and gently lower your forehead down onto the mat. Give me wide collarbones before we start. Pressing through your elbows. Can you inhale? Trying to lift your spine as much as possible off of the mat. Pressing into your elbows and exhale to lower down. Inhale, lifting, lifting. Press into your elbows, but lift off of the ball as much as you can. Good, and exhale, coming down. 2 more. You need to keep that belly button drawn in. Think of a very long lower back area. We're not folding into the lower back. We're lengthening the lower back. Last one. Inhale. Press through your elbows. Lengthen the spine. Can you start pressing into your hands now? Very carefully, keeping your shoulders still. Lengthening the whole spine. Let's hold it there for a second. Draw that belly button in a little deeper. Drop your shoulders so you have a long neck. And lower yourself. Keep your head and shoulders up now. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Again, try to stay as light as possible off of the ball. And we're going to do 2 kicks, 2 bends, and a kick. 2 bends and a kick. Try not to let any other movement be happening in the body. So the back is extended, you're looking straight ahead of you. Nice proud chest here. 2 bends and a kick. 2 bends and a kick. Are you lifting yourself off of the ball? 2 bends and a kick. 2 bends and a kick. Let's go. Good. 2 more. 2 bends and a kick. 2 bends and a kick. And relax. Let's roll ourselves into the rest position. Stretching with the ball in front of you. Lengthening the arms, lengthening the spine. Okay, can you roll the ball to one side of the mat? Let's lengthen down the side of the body. You feel a lovely stretch through the shoulder, through the rib muscles. Other side. And lean into that stretch to deepen it. Good, and gently come back to center. I'm going to place my one hand on the mat and then thread the ball through that gap and then reach far until my shoulder reaches the floor. Rotating my spine. Gently bring it back and switch sides. Reaching through and dropping that shoulder down onto the mat. And gently rolling back. All right, let's finish with some roll downs and then we're done. Slowly bring yourself into standing with your head and your shoulders hanging forwards, nice and heavy. Relax the body. Let out all of the air in your lungs. Inhale deeply. And then exhale to roll up. Into standing. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the length that you've gained in this session. Deep breath in at the bottom. And exhale to roll up. Oh, fantastic. Great. Thank you so much for joining this morning.